WWE holds emergency meeting over WrestleMania 42 ticket sales. WWE planning huge WrestleMania 42 match for Oba Femi. WWE still uncertain about Jade Cargill's WrestleMania plans. Major star invited to WWE Tryout. WWE quietly scrapped major SmackDown angle. Bianca Belair's WrestleMania 42 replacement possibly revealed. Let's get started. WWE holds emergency meeting over WrestleMania 42 ticket sales. WrestleMania season is supposed to be unstoppable, but this year, WWE has a problem. Behind the scenes, the company is reportedly scrambling to spark ticket sales for WrestleMania 42 after internal numbers came in lower than expected. According to WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select, WWE held a multi-department meeting on February 11th to tackle the issue head-on. During the meeting, leadership reportedly admitted that ticket sales aren't where they hoped they'd be. As a result, every department has now been assigned to develop fresh promotional ideas and marketing pushes set to roll out in late February. The goal? Build momentum fast as WrestleMania approaches. One thing that's not changing, at least for now, is ticket pricing. WWE plans to keep prices steady while attempting to drive interest through new strategies. The current numbers help explain the urgency. WrestleTix reports that around 36,000 tickets have been distributed for each night of WrestleMania 42. At this same point last year, WWE had already moved roughly 10,000 more tickets per night. WrestleMania 41 ultimately drew between 56,000 and 60,000 fans per night, showing a noticeable gap compared to this year's pace. And that's not the only controversy brewing. According to Fightful Select's Sean Ross Sapp, WWE has been firmly blocking local watch parties within a 50-mile radius of Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. That decision reportedly frustrated several local businesses, especially considering Las Vegas paid a site fee to host WrestleMania in hopes of boosting tourism and revenue. With sales lagging and tensions rising locally, WrestleMania 42 suddenly has more pressure surrounding it than anyone expected. Now the question is, can WWE turn things around in time? WWE planning huge WrestleMania 42 match for Oba Femi. What started as a stare-down at the Royal Rumble might turn into a WrestleMania war. Oba Femi vs. Brock Lesnar is reportedly being discussed for WrestleMania 42 at Allegiant Stadium, and if it happens, it could be the biggest match of Oba's career. According to Bodyslam.net, the potential showdown is on the table. It's not official, but it's being talked about internally. And here's the interesting part. This wasn't an accident. During a February 11th appearance on the No Contest Wrestling podcast, Oba Femi opened up about that Royal Rumble face-off. He made it clear the tension wasn't random. It was intentional. A test. Oba explained that online hype doesn't always translate to arena reactions, but the moment he and Lesnar locked eyes, they felt it. The crowd kept getting louder, the energy kept building. That's when they knew they had something real. Instead of giving it away right there, they pulled back. Oba said there was an unspoken understanding in the ring. Don't waste this on a quick Rumble moment. Let it breathe, let the anticipation grow. Because this isn't just another match idea, it's a potential big money fight. The entire interaction was designed as a teaser. Plant the seed, watch the reaction, then decide the next move. And the reaction? Huge, both in the arena and online. That response reportedly has WWE seriously considering taking the next step. However, veteran reporter Dave Meltzer noted on Wrestling Observer Radio that the match is not 100% locked in. He didn't dismiss it, just emphasized that nothing is finalized yet. With WrestleMania 42 set for Las Vegas this April, the stage is there, the buzz is there, the chemistry is there. Now it's just a matter of whether WWE pulls the trigger on what could be one of the most explosive house fights in recent WrestleMania history. WWE quietly scrapped major SmackDown angle. A notable last-minute change reportedly hit the February 6th episode of WWE SmackDown, and it involved a segment fans never got to see. The show did feature The Miz going one-on-one with Carmelo Hayes, but behind the scenes, WWE had originally planned something much bigger to unfold during the match. According to WrestleVotes Radio, a physical angle involving Ilya Dragunov was scheduled, but ultimately pulled late in the process. The original script reportedly called for Dragunov to interfere in the bout and launch an attack on The Miz, setting the wheels in motion for a potential feud between the two stars. The segment wasn't just an early idea either. It apparently remained in the show's late drafts before being removed shortly before the broadcast went live. Another little one that we've learned for you guys is that a segment was scrapped very late on last Friday night's SmackDown that would have seen Ilya Dragunov attack The Miz during his match with Carmelo Hayes, continuing a path towards a potential Miz versus Ilya matchup. We're told the angle was included in the final draft of the show and ultimately pulled late into the live broadcast. The planned interference was reportedly designed to begin building toward a future showdown between The Miz and Dragunov. However, it remains unclear whether WWE has fully abandoned the direction or simply postponed it for a later episode. On television, The Miz continues portraying a character obsessed with reclaiming the wealth, spotlight, and respect he believes he's owed, a mindset that frequently puts him in conflict with other members of the roster. Meanwhile, Dragunov has been steadily re-establishing himself on the blue brand following his return from injury, making the teased confrontation one to keep an eye on if WWE revisits the idea. For now, though, the angle remains one of SmackDown's latest behind-the-scenes changes that never made it to air. WWE still uncertain about Jade Cargill's WrestleMania plans. Jade Cargill is walking into WrestleMania 42 as SmackDown Women's Champion, but walking in against who? That's the big question. With WWE's biggest event of the year right around the corner, her opponent is still up in the air. According to WrestleVotes Radio via Fightful Select, the company hasn't locked in the direction for the SmackDown Women's title match just yet. Internal discussions are ongoing and several major names have been floated, but nothing is official. Two of the biggest options reportedly being considered: Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. While Jade has held the championship since November 2025, her reign has raised some eyebrows. After defeating Stratton at Saturday night's main event to capture the title, Cargill's in-ring presence on television has been surprisingly limited. She's wrestled just 3 singles matches on TV, totaling 7 minutes and 25 seconds combined. Quick victories over B-Fab, Alba Fire, and Chelsea Green. Dominant, yes. Lengthy battles? Not exactly. That could change on the February 13th episode of SmackDown, where Cargill is set to defend the championship on television for the first time against Jordynne Grace. With WrestleMania weeks away, that match could reveal the direction WWE is leaning or throw an unexpected curveball into the mix. WrestleMania 42 takes place April 18th to 19th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. So far, only CM Punk vs. Roman Reigns has been officially announced, which puts even more attention on Jade's situation. One thing is certain: she's headed to WrestleMania as champion. The only mystery left is who will be standing across the ring when the spotlight hits. Bianca Belair's WrestleMania 42 replacement possibly revealed. Bianca Belair's return to WWE television is still stuck in limbo. With WrestleMania 42 fast approaching, there's still no confirmation that the EST will be cleared to compete in Las Vegas. And behind the scenes, WWE Creative is already preparing backup plans just in case. Belair has been largely absent throughout 2025, marking the longest time she's been off TV since signing with WWE. Her last in-ring appearance came at WrestleMania 41, where she came up short against then-Women's World Champion Io Sky in a triple threat match that also included Rhea Ripley. During that bout, Belair suffered a broken knuckle that ultimately required surgery, though she initially hoped the injury would heal on its own. Since then, she's only appeared once on WWE programming, serving as the special guest referee for Naomi vs. Jade Cargill at Evolution. For months, the expectation was that Belair would challenge Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania 42. However, after missing the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, that opportunity now appears to be in serious jeopardy. Reports still suggest Belair is expected to be involved at WrestleMania 42 in some capacity, but what that role looks like remains a mystery. According to WrestleVotes via Fightful Select, WWE Creative has not finalized the Women's Championship plans for the show of shows. Names like Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton have been floated as potential challengers for Jade Cargill, with Corey Hayes of Body Slam noting that Charlotte currently stands out as the leading backup option if Belair can't make the event. Major star invited to WWE Tryout. Nikki Blackheart just leveled up, and WWE is officially watching. The fast-rising indie standout revealed on Instagram that she's been invited to a WWE Tryout, a huge moment for a wrestler who only stepped into the business in 2024. In her post, Blackheart called it a pinch-me experience and thanked everyone who helped her get here, from her coach and classmates to the promoters who believed in her and the supporters who've backed her since day one. She made one thing clear: she's grateful, and she's ready to earn her spot, and she's earned this opportunity. Blackheart wasted no time making noise on the Florida independent scene, building her name with Coastal Championship Wrestling. She didn't just show up, she stood out. That momentum carried over to MPX Wrestling, led by Athena, formerly Ember Moon, where Blackheart climbed the ranks and captured the MPX Women's Championship. Now, with gold around her waist and a WWE Tryout on the table, this feels like the beginning of something bigger. The question isn't whether Nikki Blackheart has potential, it's whether WWE is ready for her. Do you guys see her making the jump to WWE? Leave your thoughts down in the comments.